Hi friends, it's Brandon, and today I'll be your navigator as you explore the topic, forgiveness. Jesus tells the story of a father with two sons. One day, the younger of the two sons went to his father and said, "Father, give me my inheritance." Now this is a strange request. Typically, you'd get an inheritance when someone dies. They would leave it to you. So this request is a little disrespectful. I don't want to wait till you die. Give me my money now. Still, the father obliges. He splits the inheritance in half, and he gives the younger son his half. So the younger son travels to a faraway land, and he spends all of the inheritance. He wastes every single penny till he has nothing left. It turns out he's not the most responsible manager of money. He's far too embarrassed to return home to his father, so instead, he takes up a job as a pig farmer. Now, that's not the most respectable of jobs, especially not for a Judean. He's not even supposed to touch pigs. He's so hungry that sometimes he feels tempted to eat the pig's food. He barely has money to eat. One day, he comes to his senses and he goes home to his father's house. His father welcomes him with open arms and he throws a huge party. He has a huge feast just because his younger son returned home. Now the older brother heard about this and he wasn't too happy about it. Maybe rightfully so. I mean, he'd been there all along, being faithful to his father, and his brother had wandered away and spent all of the money. And now he gets a party? He goes to his father to lodge his complaint. And the father says, "You've been here all along, but now my son who was lost has returned home. We must celebrate him." Now let's be real. I completely get how the older brother feels. I think he makes the most sense in this story. I've got a little brother, and let me just be honest. If he took my parents' money and then went away to party in some faraway land, let's just say Barbados, and then came back talking about, "I'm home," I wouldn't be happy about it. I would be so confused if my mom and dad threw him a party. I probably wouldn't even go to it. Nope, better yet, I would go and interrupt the party and cause a huge scene. But then I take a couple steps back and I think about how much my parents love both me and my little brother. They care about us so much. And I can't even imagine how much it would hurt them if one of us went away and we were lost for any period of time. And I know that when we returned home, they would welcome us with open arms. They would probably throw a party because this is how parents feel about their children. What if we had the same type of love for people who are missing from our communities? What if we kept our hearts and our doors opened to those who might be too ashamed to walk into our congregation or our youth group? How transformative would that be? I think this parable invites us to love and forgive others just as God forgives us. Let's explore this more together now. How do you think the younger brother felt when his father welcomed him home? Are there people in our world today who need the same sort of welcome in our church or community? How can we work to create a church or youth group where everyone knows they are loved by God, no matter what? All right, let's dive in.